Hi everyone, today is the start of another maybe 2 or 3 day vlog. It's Monday, it's about 9:15. Warren has gone to the hospital for his usual weekly blood test. Hopefully he doesn't have to have a blood transfusion today. He's been feeling okay the last few days, so fingers crossed. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the financial things that I've been talking about. So if this is the first time you've watched my video, my husband Warren has mantle cell lymphoma, which is a form of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and he's gone through a series of chemotherapy which is going to last about 6 months, and then it's going to take a 3 to 6 month recovery. The mantle cell lymphoma is treatable, but you can't cure it, so we're hoping he goes into a long-term remission. So we have been trying to get benefits set up, because obviously he's a painter and decorator, he hasn't been able to work. This YouTube is my only form of income, which is very, very minuscule. So we have been trying to set up some benefits. We did get universal credit. We have also claimed for limited capability for work, which we claimed back in August, and we still haven't got a decision on that yet. So we still haven't got that, and it is now the 4th of November, I think. It's just taken forever. Warren did get PIP, which is personal independence payment, so that was good. We got that backdated. We got that about maybe 3 weeks ago. He was accepted for that. Now, I don't understand why the limited capability for work thing's taken so long, because they're assessed in the same office. So who knows? Who knows what's going on with that? It's just very frustrating. I've also applied for carer's allowance, which they said can take 6 weeks or longer, so we'll have to wait for that. Part of the PIP is a mobility allowance. So Warren can, get himself around, or other people can help him get around. The mantle cell lymphoma and the chemotherapy treatment take a lot out of him, so he can't walk very far without getting really out of breath. So it is really helpful to have a car, and ours was scrapped a few weeks ago because it failed its MOT and it just wasn't worth fixing. It was a car that Warren had used as a painter and decorator for work. So it probably wasn't worth very much anyway, but it definitely wasn't worth fixing. So as part of the PIP, you get a mobility allowance, and you can use that part of the allowance to get a lease car. So that's what Warren's done. He's got himself, it's a brand new car on lease, and you get that for 3 years, and then you would have to reapply for PIP after 3 years to see if you could still claim that. But it has been a real help having that car. We've only had it about a week. Warren has driven it a couple of times, and Nicola and Simon are both insured to drive it as well. So they have took him out to hospital appointments a couple of times. They do have their own cars, but for instance, last Monday I went with him to the hospital for the blood test, and he texted me, because I'm not allowed to go into the room with him. He texted us while I was in the cafe downstairs, and he said, I've got to have a blood transfusion, which takes about 4 hours, 5 hours. So I thought, right, how am I going to get home? Because I don't drive, and we'd taken the car. So I had to ring Nicola, and she came and picked us up. And then after the blood transfusion, I didn't particularly want Warren driving on his own. I mean, he possibly would have been fine, but I preferred not to let him drive on his own. So Simon and Hayley went over in their car, and Simon drove Warren home in our new car, and Hayley drove their car home. Complicated, I know, but it means that because Nicola and Simon are both insured to drive it, that is really helpful as well. So definitely a huge help having that car. And I mean, Warren's over the moon about having a brand new car. He's never had a brand new car before, and I just think he deserves it. He deserves something nice, something to enjoy while he's going through all this crap. So yeah, that's that. So he's gone to the hospital this morning. I haven't gone with him. He's, like I say, he's been feeling okay the last few days. So touch wood, he won't have to have a blood transfusion. So I decided not to go with him today. Plus, if he did need a blood transfusion, I don't want Nicola to have to come pick us up again. So I decided to stay at home. I am planning on going to the Metro Centre with Nicola this morning, if everything is okay. There's a few things I need to get. We've got a video with the Transatlantic Housewives on Sunday that I need to do a little bit of research for and maybe get some stuff for. So I need to go to the Metro Centre for that. The Metro Centre, if you live in the northeast, is a shopping centre. We actually call it the Meti, but yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing this morning. So today I'm wearing some black jeggings that are from Marks and Spencer's. I've got a green top on that I got a couple of years ago from, I think it's from yours. Black cardigan with pockets, also from Marks and Spencer's, that I got last year. And my black boots, flatties. I've got my little cat necklace on, and that's what I'm wearing today. It's now 1:45. I'm back from the Metro Centre. I didn't do any videoing while I was there. I was doing a little bit of research for a video I need to do next week, which I wasn't very motivated about, but I did a little bit of research. We did stop and have a an iced gingerbread latte, and we shared a lemon muffin between me and Nicola in Costa. I'm about to have some lunch. I'm going to have a minestrone cup of soup, and I'm going to have a pretend bacon sandwich that is Richmond meat-free bacon. It's quite nice. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to enjoy my lunch because I'm absolutely starving. I had bran flakes for breakfast and a banana, but that was at about 6:30, 7 o'clock. And I haven't had anything, well, apart from that half a muffin, I haven't really had anything since. And I am feeling quite hungry. I did have quite a good, I don't know if I've already said this, I did have quite a good night's sleep last night for a change. I slept from 9 o'clock. I went to bed at about 8:30. I was absolutely shattered. And I slept from about 9 o'clock, and I didn't wake up till 10 to 5 this morning. And I do feel a lot more positive today than I have been feeling when I've been getting up at like 3:30 in the morning. And I think it's because I've had a good night's sleep. I don't know what the difference was because I didn't do anything different yesterday to make us sleep more. So not sure what that's about. Warren's back from the hospital. He didn't need a blood transfusion today. His neutrophils are a little bit low, so he's got his injections again, which he has for 7 days, and I give him those at home. They do give him quite a lot of bone pain, but the hospital's given some stronger painkillers to take, so hopefully that works. So I'll have my lunch and then I'll check back in with you later. This is what the bacon looks like cooked, and I've got some brown sauce on it. I do it in the air fryer for about 5 minutes, so it's a little bit crispy, and it is quite tasty. It's Tuesday now. It's 10:30. Didn't do very much of anything really yesterday afternoon. Finished a little bit of work off and then just potted really, so there was nothing kind of video worthy. We're off to the local garden centre this morning. Just thought it would be nice to go and have a wander around. We're meeting Nicola there, probably have a cup of coffee. It's really, really cold out this morning. It feels like a proper winter morning. It's quite dull as well, very cloudy and not very nice, so it's nice to get out and have a look around the garden centre. So how are you enjoying driving your new car, Warren?
Rather fabulous.
Even though we haven't figured out how to use the dashboard.
To use half the stuff in it.
But we're going to figure it out, aren't we?
Indeed.
So I'll catch up with you at the garden centre. I'll try and do a little bit of vlogging around there. So we did decide to have something to eat here. I've got a tea cake and a coffee. Nicola has got a traditional breakfast and a latte, and Warren has decided to have
The fat bastards.
a big breakfast and a cup of tea. I told you he hadn't lost his appetite. It is now Wednesday, it is 20 to 10. I've been up, well, I got up at 2:30 this morning because I'd woken up and I cannot lie in bed when I'm awake. I get too restless. So I got up for a couple hours. I actually watched a couple of episodes of something called Sweet Magnolias. I think there's 3 series of it, and it feels like a nice kind of, not a lot happens kind of series. It's about 3 women living in this town in America. One of them owns a restaurant, one of them is a lawyer, and the other one, she's just getting divorced. She's got 3 kids, and they're going to open a spa in this big house that one of them have bought. So I watched 2 episodes and it seemed quite nice. I think it's going to be an easy watch, something that's not too taxing, something that's not too stressful to watch. So that was nice. Then I went back to bed at about 5 o'clock. I woke up at 7. So I don't feel too bad. I don't feel quite as refreshed as the other day when I actually slept all night. But I don't know what that was about. I don't know why that happened. So last night we had a couple of friends come over who we haven't seen for quite a few months, so it was really nice to see them. They stayed a couple of hours, had a nice chat. So it's nice to see people you haven't seen for a while, isn't it? So that was good. And then we just watched the TV for a bit, didn't watch anything exciting. So today, I'm not sure what I'm doing today. I do have to do a video for Sunday, which I haven't done yet. I need to get that done. And I've got another one that I need to get researched on that I want to do this week as well. So there is that to do. So I'll catch up with you later. I've just popped out to Primark because I wanted some new slippers. Mine have kind of given up the ghost. So I saw these ones and I thought they looked really nice. They're memory foam. They were £10. They did have them in a darker tan, but I quite like the light tan colour. Need some scissors to cut those bits off. But they look quite nice and warm. I like something warm in the winter to keep my feet warm because they do get cold. So I'll let you know how they feel on when I put them on later. And while we were out, we passed Savers, and they had a big sign outside saying the first 200 people today get a free goodie bag with £15. So we popped in to Savers, thought, well, we might as well if we're here. So while I was there, I did buy some blackcurrant Jakemans and a box of paracetamol, and the bag you get is supposed to be worth £15, so we'll just have a look and see what's in it. So I've got a box of 30 neon plasters. They're quite handy to have. A rainbow glitter hydrogel mask with a unicorn on the front. That looks quite fun. I think I might give that to my granddaughter actually, because she does like face masks. She's only 5, but she does like them. What else have we got? So we've got a £5 off voucher when you spend £10 between the 7th of November and the 7th of December. I don't pop into Savers very often, but if I'm in the Metro Centre, then why not? I might as well use that for buying, you know, shampoos and stuff, or bubble bath, things like that. Bubble bath, shower gel, whatever. A Savers, it's like a little Savers wallet thing, which I doubt I'll use. Oh, it's a bag. It's a Savers bag. I don't know if I'll use that, but it might be worth keeping it in the car. So, you know, if you do go shopping and you're short of a bag, then you've got one. So there is a little Savers bag. It's got a little press stud on it, so you can fold it up, keep it nice and neat. A pair of eyelashes, 3/4 volume eyelashes. I can't see myself wearing those somehow. I've never ever worn false eyelashes, but I give them to Nicola because she does wear eyelashes occasionally, so I may give them to her because I definitely won't use them. What else have we got? A Paw Patrol Candy Jet Lollipop and Foam Flyer. So that will go to the kids as well. I don't think I can make use of that. Got a toothbrush. They always come in handy. A Wisdom Extra Clean toothbrush. Put that in the bathroom stock. You never know when they might come in handy. A bottle of water. That is still natural spring water. Useful. I do drink bottled water. A little candle. This is an odour eliminating candle. That's quite nice. Does it smell of anything? Oh, it does. That smells quite nice, actually. That's useful. So there is some useful things in here. Some maybe not so useful, but, you know, it gets people through the doors, and you do get the £5 off voucher. And a foot file. That'll come in handy. I'll pop that in my drawer. And some Cousins to the Moon and Back Space Candy and Coconut Cream shower gel. Let's see what this smells like. I can't actually, it doesn't really smell of anything. I may also give that to Nicola as well, because the kids might use that at their house in the shower. So those are the things that were in my free Savers goodie bag. I also had to pop into Sainsbury's when I was out to get some veggie mince, because we took something out of the freezer yesterday that I thought was a bolognese that we had in the freezer. Then when it defrosted, turned out it was a chicken curry. I was absolutely fuming about it because I was so looking forward to bolognese all day. So Warren had the chicken curry and I think I had a tin of mushroom soup. So I wasn't happy, so I had to go into Sainsbury's today to get some veggie mince so we can have bolognese tonight. So I'm really looking forward to the bolognese. For lunch, I'm just having some of the bacon that I had left over, and I had a couple of hard-boiled eggs in the fridge, so I'm just going to eat those with a little bit of mayonnaise. And I think I'm going to have a Diet Coke rather than a coffee, because I think I'm coffeeed out this morning. We've selected the book for November's book club. If you want to join the book club, you can just take part. It's free to join. If you want to join the Facebook group that we've got set up for it, I'll put the link in the description box below. So if you use Facebook, you can go over and join on there. Again, free to join. So this month's book is The Lost Bookshop by Evie Woods, I think it is. They had it on Amazon to download to Kindle Unlimited, which I have at the moment. So I've downloaded it onto my Kindle to read. I do prefer to read a fiction book as a book, but it can get quite expensive, you know, when you're buying all these books all the time. So I thought I would download that to my Kindle. Plus it should make it easier to see it as well. So I don't know whether to start that just yet. It's just the beginning of November at the moment. I may wait until next week so it's fresher in my memory by the time I come to do the live review at the end of November. So I'll let you know how I get on with that. While I was in Sainsbury's, I noticed all of the Christmas gifty stuff. and they do have quite a lot of things. It was really just the kind of beauty skincare products I was looking at, but they've got quite a lot of stuff that's almost half price if you've got a Nectar card. These Cath Kidston hand creams and the little crackers with the hand creams, and there was some other, I think the Bayless and Harden kind of hand soaps and stuff like that. They were all half price, which I thought was a really good deal if you're looking for that kind of thing, maybe for just little gifts for stockings, things like that. Might be worth you, if you've got a Nectar card, get down to Sainsbury's and have a look at their Christmas gifts. This is me spaghetti bolognese. It's got some grated hard cheese on the top, that's why it looks like that, and some ciabatta garlic bread, and I'm really looking forward to this. And there's enough left to put another 2 portions in the freezer, and this time I will put a sticker on it saying what it is, so I know exactly what I'm taking out next time.